What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Resident Horror. And today's movie of the week is a classic. 1982, directed by Tobe, written by Steven Spielberg. The classic, the best ghost tale ever made, Poltergeist. It has been so long since I watched this movie. I've been on a binge of watching older movies. And I'm going to do a video about why I started to watch older movies rather than the new ones. But this was one of them. And I was delighted and reminded on how good this movie is. And it's such a good thing to have this movie on 4K looking the way it does. Looks really good. And it sounds really good as well. Although it could use some added atmos to it. But other than that, it was a fantastic watch. Picture and sound. So most of you probably already know about the story on this. But just a synopsis of the story. A family has a house that's built on some land. Some ritualistic land or burial ground per se. And they desecrated the ground, desecrated the dead. And these ghosts, which are playful at first, now begin to haunt and become increasingly aggressive. And the way that it's put together in this film is just a joy to watch. It's terrifying, it's haunting, it's fun, and the overall story is good. Also, the effects for the time is good as well. There's nothing to scoff at. I mean, for that time, the effects won't turn you off watching it now. They don't really look corny. The practical effects are good as well. Ghosts are very well done as well, especially when they're walking down the staircase, and the special effects are effective. So everything about this film, as far as the execution of special effects, practical effects, and CGI, top notch. When you go back to the time that this movie was done. And some of it even looks better than some of the effects nowadays, because nowadays you watch some movies and the effects are terrible with millions of dollars behind it. So please, you guys that are making movies in the new school, explain this to me. Explain this. How is the old school outdoing you now with all this technology? Or is humanity just going backwards? That's another video for another time. Rolling from that story into the acting. This has a very good cast, and dedication was definitely shown in the acting. And in particular,
Heather Michelle O'Rourke was an American child actress.
1975 to 1988. This young girl literally was acting while she was dying. She didn't have energy. She looked like she was suffering, and it just portrayed well on screen, so you gotta tip your hat to her. While she was acting, she was dying, and that's very sad. She did a tremendous job, and she hung in there, and she acted. She did her thing and portrayed that role very well, and I think her sickness also played into it as well, based on the look of dread, the haunting look that she had as well, and her eyes kind of, let's forget about that. She did a good job. And Richard Lawson was in there, did a good job as well. Dominique Dunn. Craig T. Nelson. He did a fantastic job, comedian as well. Very well, played his role. Now, everybody else did their role good as well. But the star of the show, really, in this film, the film was good all the way through, and then it went up a couple notches when this young lady at the time came in there. Zelda Rubinstein. 1933 and died in 2010. She did a fantastic job. She was my favorite character in the whole movie. Absolutely loved her. I thought she presented well. This mystical lady that's in tune with the spirit realm and knows everything, that has to be done. And there's a particular scene that was very funny when the portal was being opened in the bedroom, and she's like, I should go because, you've never done it before. And then the other person's like, well, you've never done it before either, so I should go. And she's like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you should go. I've never done this before. Anyway, sounds kind of dry with me talking about it right there, but it was very funny, very timely. This is just a good film from the beginning to the end. It's well paced. You see the fascination with the spirit realm, with ghosts in this as well. Like from the wife, she's like, look at this, look at this. It goes in the kitchen and the chair moves and goes, and they're fascinated by this performance that the ghosts are putting on just to lure them into comfort and then spook the spookiness out of them. Nah. You know I had to do my trademark. But, yeah, I highly recommend going out and getting this movie. I have not seen Poltergeist 2. And if I should see it, please leave it in the comments. Let me know if I should check out Poltergeist 2. Am I doing myself a disservice? Or am I right by just sticking by the original? Because this is really good. This is very good. And it gets the resident horror stamp of approval. If you want to watch a spooky movie this season, this is definitely one that should be on your watch list. Definitely. A classic. And I don't think there will never be another ghost film that will be better than this. I'm going to check out, I think it's 13 Ghosts. I'm going to check that out again. I'm going to watch also the remake of this. Uh-oh. I hear the popcorn and everything and bananas getting thrown at me. I'm going to check out the remake. I know remakes normally are not good, but I'm going to check that out. And I might as well just check out Poltergeist 2 if I'm going to check out the latest remake of this movie. And I'll get back to you on those. But yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Movie of the week, Poltergeist 1982, stamp of approval. Go check it out, and you know what to do. Stay spooky.